No one could ever imagine at 25 you'd be diagnosed with cancer, and then by 28 you would be stage 4 and terminal. Hello, my name's Katie, and I was diagnosed with stage 2A melanoma when I was 25 years old. I got a biopsy on my left forearm, and I had no idea what melanoma was. I didn't know the signs, I didn't know what to look for. All I knew was this spot was itchy and risen up off my skin, and when I would scratch it, it would bleed. I didn't go to the dermatologist right away because I didn't know that it was anything to worry about. But after the itching became persistent and the bleeding wouldn't stop, we went to the dermatologist. They took it off right away and sent it off for pathology. After 4 weeks and a second opinion, I was diagnosed stage 2A melanoma. From there, I did a wide local excision, and then we checked for a sentinel lymph node biopsy to see if it had spread to anywhere past the original location or my lymphatic system. I was given a all clear, and for 2 years I was. We were blessed with our second pregnancy, and when I gave birth to her, just 2 weeks later, I found a very large lump. This lump was in my left armpit, which would be the next location the melanoma would spread. That lump was so big I could grab it and hold on to it. So I thought it was a clogged milk duct. I was told I was cancer-free, so I didn't worry about melanoma being an option. So we went to a breast clinic and they did a biopsy on it. And of course, that one came back melanoma. Well, I was really shocked at that point because I was told I was cancer-free. I thought I was going to be okay. I did my regular skin checks, which is what I was told to do. And so when it came back, it just threw me off. We went back to the surgeon who did the sentinel lymph node biopsy and went ahead and removed the tumor. From there, we realized that we needed to get an oncologist, so we went around the state searching for one, and everyone was telling me that I was in a really bad spot and it was not looking good for me. So we ended up at the Mayo Clinic, thank goodness. They took me in as a patient, and when I got there, they were like, "Where was your drain at?" And I said, "Well, we didn't have a drain." To their shock, they couldn't believe that they hadn't done a drain, which meant they didn't take out enough lymph nodes. So they went ahead and redid that same armpit surgery. So that would be the third time I got operated on. This time I had drains, and this time, man, those drains hurt. They took out more lymph nodes. They ended up finding, I think, 7 to 12 melanoma in my lymph nodes, so that was shocking as well. From there, we did a clinical trial, and this is where my story changes from stage 3 to stage 4. So at stage 3C, which would be in the armpit, I was obviously very afraid that it would travel to the heart or the brain, which would be the next particular location it typically would travel. But from there, we did a clinical trial based out of California at the Angeles Clinic. I was to do 4 treatments, and this is a double-blinded clinical trial. This trial meant that neither me nor the doctor would know whether or not I was getting the medicine, and I would have a chance of getting the placebo, which would basically mean water. So I ended up doing 3 of the 4 treatments, and on the 3rd treatment, every day you'd have to do blood work and scans, and once that would be all clear, you would go ahead and proceed with the treatment. I went in, and instead of taking me to the treatment room, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the doctor's office." And I didn't think that meant anything good. And sure enough, I went in. It was hard for him to tell me the news I saw on his face. But he sat us down and told us that the melanoma had spread to my lungs in 2 different spots. and now I am stage 4, and that is how I got from stage 2 to stage 4.